From the Dark Ages come their stories and legends. They were intensely persecuted during the Middle Ages, since they literally caused terror in the small towns of Europe. In a mixture between myth and reality, the stories of witches feed the legends of an infinite number of cultures, remaining in the collective unconscious to this day. Today, they are considered only a myth. However, there are some who say that their presence in such different cultures is so frequent that it cannot be a coincidence. Something that is repeated so much must be true. Today, you will know the true possibility that this myth moves away from simple beliefs and becomes a reality. Disturbing videos where alleged witches are as real and sinister as you ever imagine them. My name is Leonore Clay, and this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present 5 most impressive witch records ever captured. Number 5. We start this top with a really shuddering record. It is practically one of the most famous witchcraft videos on the planet. It was during the wee hours of the morning that a loud noise woke up a worried mother, who did not think twice about it and took out her cell phone to have evidence of that moment, an action she had already planned, since it was not the first time this happened. This family was being attacked by a power that until today, nobody has been able to understand. Heavy knocks on the door and strange cries alerted the senses of all the members of the family, including the children. Despite the terror, they armed themselves with courage to scare away whatever it was that had been attacking them for days. They never thought that what you were about to see would happen.
No, por eso voy a acercarla. En el nombre de Jesús. Ya déjenos en paz. En el nombre de Jesús. Vamos a Dios para arriba. Cristo, Cordero de Dios. ¿Qué es eso?
An impressive footage that does not accommodate any type of manipulation. It is impossible for such young children to have such a convincing performance. Will this clip effectively correspond to the presence of a witch? Have we witnessed the attack of the inexplainable? Tell me what you think. Number 4. This position is made up of 2 completely independent videos. The first one corresponds to a footage that has caused great commotion in Argentina. It even had some media coverage. Registry that involves a couple of young people who decided to conduct an exploration of a secluded and desolate hotel, a construction site that was difficult to access, that years ago had been abandoned without reaching completion. Unlike the typical exploration that abound on the internet, where they always encounter something paranormal, these guys do not have a YouTube channel. They were simply young people who were in search of an adventure. What they got here became an unwanted memory that will be recorded in their minds forever.
No, para, vení. No sé cómo bueno, saquemos la media. Es que no puedo filmarlo bien, para. Maxi. Para. Alumbrarle la cara.
What can be seen between the depths of this abandoned building is truly disturbing. At the time of the recording, there was no one but these two boys, so they cannot explain what appears on screen. This video has become extremely viral on social networks, since most argue that what you see is a witch. Could this be possible? A footage that fits very well with the second video that makes up this post. The image that corresponds to an abandoned building which was being explored by two young people with camera in hand. Investigated the place. A record that, like the previous one, would confirm that perhaps the witches have already left the forests and are joining abandoned places like these.
At the minute we can hear something, guys, behind us. You want to see what's behind here? Oh, shit, lights, couples. Oh my God. What's she doing? What the hell? What the hell? Wow! Someone getting pictures. One sec, I want to see what it...
It is not known who he was or what he was doing there, but apparently this was a ritual. Number 3. The registration that lies in this position came into my possession through an email. What you see on screen is a fire that occurs on the banks of a river. But it is not a fire like any other. It is one whose fire, according to the locals, had an absolutely abnormal behavior. And with their knowledge about this place, is the reason why they were recording. What you are about to see was absolutely impossible.
A su puta madre.
¿Apagaron o no? ¿Alzaron?
When I saw this video for the first time, I thought exactly the same as you. It is a simple wiring of light that had fallen on the river, generating that strange fire and that unusual sound. I was about to eliminate this footage. However, in the email, the witness of this event said that there is no power line either on or under the river. We can see that at least on the river, there is no pole, no light cable. If what the subscriber says is true, that fire was not natural and that sound should never have existed. Think about this. Even if it had been the power line, can a fire go out like this? Out of nowhere? Most shocking of all was when they discovered that up there, in the treetop, there was a strange figure that, due to the lack of explanation, they could only conclude that it was a witch. What the hell happened here? Number 2. It is generally said that witches tend to be more active at night. It is there that they are able to release all their supposed power, and of course, where they are more likely to fulfill their darkest desires. However, there are also records that have been seen in broad daylight. Records such as the one that is positioned in this place. It was an excellent weekend for a motorcycle rider to bring out his motorcycle and travel the difficult roads in the middle of nature. During his trip, he noticed in the distance that on the ground a kind of branch lay in the middle of the road. He was reducing the speed with the intention of stopping and moving it to the side. However, the closer he got, the more he realized that that was not a branch. It was not a person or an animal. Observe for yourself. Indeed, it looked like a humanoid-shaped branch. However, its movement shows us that reality was very far from that. That is not human. When this video became famous on the internet, many internet users claimed that this being was a witch with a well-known name among them. What do you think? Number 1. And the video that crowns its top came to me thanks to a subscriber who from the city of Barranquilla in Colombia tells me about an intriguing video recorded at the Atlantic University of that city. The subscriber tells me that the man you now see on screen is a co-worker of her husband, a security guard who for work reasons had to spend the night there. He was completely alone and had already made several rounds in various sectors, inspecting that everything was calm and in order. However, when he was in his resting booth, he felt strange noises coming from outside. That is when he took out his cell phone to have evidence of anything that had crossed all of the safety barriers. That round would suddenly end when he saw what you are about to witness at this time. He imagined meeting a dog or a cat, or in the worst case, with a thief. But he never thought of encountering this. An experience that terrified him to such a level that he actually quit his job there. Could it be a witch, what was recorded with his cell phone? Is this the ultimate proof that witches are living among us? Let me know what you think, because this video has come to an end. My name is Leonor Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.